Hey you guys, it's your boy Rokket Foo here, coming with you with a deck profile of Dino-Dracos. And I know what you're thinking, but though they are not true Dracos or Draco Slayers or anything like that. They're actually just it's dragons, just short, Draco just short for dragons. So don't be expecting any of that other stuff besides regular dragons. Okay, just to get that out of the way and clear up all that fluff, let's get started. So first, let's start off with the dinos. First off, I run two Ultimate Conductor Tyrannos. What this guy does is he cannot be normal summoner set. He must be special summoned by banishing two dinosaurs from your hand and or graveyard. And what he does is whenever he declares an attack, switch all my opponent's monsters to face down defense, and whenever he attacks the defense monster, I can, at the start of the damage step, I get to banish it and inflict 1,000 to my opponent. So no actual battle is being conducted. This is at the start of the damage step. Next, I run one Super Conductor Tyranno. Gotta run the classic. What he does is once per turn I get to tribute one monster to inflict 1,000 to my opponent, but this guy cannot declare an attack if I use this effect this turn. I run one Ultimate Tyranno. What he does is whenever I enter my battle phase, if he's in face up attack position, I must first attack all my opponent's monsters with him before I attack with anyone else. Simple enough, 3,000, so it's be hard to get rid of. Next, for the little guys, I run one Babysaurus. Whenever he gets destroyed by a card effect, I get to add one level 4 or lower dinosaur monster from my deck to my hand. Or, no, from my deck to special summon, not to hand. Next, I run two Petreodon, Petreodon, perfect. What he does, if he's destroyed by a card effect sent to the graveyard, I get to special summon one level 4 or higher dinosaur from my deck. Yep. But it cannot attack this turn. Next, I run one Hyper Hammerhead. It's a good classic card where if he battles an opponent's monster and that monster is not destroyed, just return it to the hand. Next, I run one Soul Eater Overraptor. What he does is, upon his normal or special summon, I could take one dinosaur from my deck, either add it to my hand or send it to the graveyard. Then, his other effect is you can target one level 4 or lower dinosaur type monster on the field to destroy it. Then special summon one dinosaur from my graveyard in defense mode. I can only activate his effects once per turn. Next, I run one Giant Rex. What he does is he cannot attack directly. Then his next effect is if he gets banished, I get to special summon him from the banish zone, from the banish pile, and he gains 200 attack for each of my banished dinosaurs if I summon him this way, and I can only summon him this way once per turn. Next, I run three Beat Raptors. What this guy does is I can negate the effect of effects of monsters in the extra monster zone while this guy is in the main monster zone. And when this card is destroyed by a battle, I can summon one Beat Raptor from my deck. I can only use this effect once per turn. That'll be good. Then I run one Miscellaneous Saurus. I have no idea what this guy does. Yeah. During either player's main phase, you can send this card from your hand to the graveyard. During this main phase, dinosaur type monsters you control are unaffected by opponent's activated effects. You can banish any number of dinosaur type monsters from your graveyard, including this card. Special summon one dinosaur type monster from your deck with a level equal to the total number of banished monsters activated by this effect, but destroyed during the end phase, and I can only use this effect once per turn. That's it for effect dinosaurs. Now, this next card, people are going to bring back good memories. Next, three Rescue Rabbits. This card is amazing. Like back in the day with Dino Rabbits. If you guys are old enough to know what that is, what it does is I get to tribute him to special summon two level 4 or lower normal type monsters from my deck, then destroy them at the end of the turn. Now it's time for the normal dinosaurs. I run 3 Megalo Smasher X, and it's just pretty simple. They're rescue rabbit material, and it's just a level 4 2000 beater. Like, it's what's not to like about them. Next is 3 Sabersauruses. Same thing as Megalo Smasher. The only thing is he's 1900, but still strong. And then next I run 2 Lance. I don't know. Hey, so he's a normal monster, so he doesn't have that monster effect, but he does have the pendulum effect, which is if a normal monster I control attacks, it inflicts piercing damage to my opponent. Simple enough. And that's it for all the dinosaurs. Now it's time for the Dracos, or dragons. Now it's time for all the dragons in the deck. I run 3 Sniffer Dragon. What he does is whenever he gets destroyed, when he gets destroyed and sent to the graveyard, I get to summon one other Sniffer Dragon from my deck. I can only use this effect once per turn. Next, I run 3 Soldier Dragons. Whenever he gets destroyed, I get to special summon up to 2 more Soldier Dragons directly from my deck. Then I run 2 Galaxy Serpents. They're good for rescue rabbits, so I can go. Basically, that's just about it. They're just good for rescue rabbits if I want to go into a rank 2 or just a link 2. Next is 2 Alexandrite Dragon. Kind of same thing as Megalo Smasher X. It's just he's a dragon instead of a dinosaur, and he goes good with rescue rabbits. And that's it for all the monsters. Now for the spells, I run 3 Double Evolution Pill. What he does is I get to banish 1 dinosaur and 1 non-dinosaur from my hand and or graveyard to special summon 1 level 7 or higher dinosaur from my hand or deck, ignoring his summoning conditions, and I can only use this effect once per turn. So I can bring out that ultimate Conductor Tyranno pretty easily. Then I run 3 Fossil Dig. Pretty simple, just I get to add one level 6 or low. No, level 6. Wait, what? I get to add 1 level 6 or lower dinosaur from my deck to my hand. Sorry, I thought it was level 6 or lower, but that didn't seem right. Then I run the field spell Lost World. Basically, all non-dinosaur monsters loses 500 attack and defense. Once per turn, if a dinosaur monster is normal or special summon, I get to special summon 1 Jurassic Egg token to my opponent's side of the field into defense. While your opponent controls a token, they cannot target monsters on the field with card effects except tokens. If a normal monster is on the field will be destroyed by battle by card effect, I can destroy as many dinosaurs in my hand and or deck instead. And that's it for all the dinosaur spells. Now just for simple spells, I run 1 Fizzer. Pretty simple enough, just destroy 1 monster on the field with the lowest attack. Dark Hole, destroy all monsters on the field. And that's it for all the spells. Now time for traps. I run 1 Hunting Ground or Hunting Instinct. When a monster is special summoned to my opponent's side of the field, I get to special summon 1 dinosaur from my hand. Easy, simple. Next, I run Chivalry. Whenever my opponent's monster activates the effect during the battle phase, I get to negate and destroy it. Pretty good since it's a counter trap. Next is Heavy Storm Duster. Just, get to MST any 2 spells or traps on the field. MST is Mystical Space Typhoon, if you were unaware. Lastly, I run 1 Grand Horde of Heaven. This guy's been really helpful, but what he does is, during the main phase, if my opponent will special summon a monster, I get to negate and destroy it. Negate the special summon and destroy it, but end the main phase, or what? Yeah, my opponent draws a 1, then end the main phase. And that's it for all the spells. Next is time for all the extra deck monsters. First off, I run an Evilzar Lagia. Its effect's pretty simple. Its material is 2 level 4 dinosaurs. And what he does is, when my opponent went normal, special, or activate a spell or trap, I get to negate. I get attach 2 to negate and destroy. And yeah. Next is Evil Sword Dolka. Same material, 2 level 4 dinosaurs, and his effect is I get detach when my opponent will activate a monster effect. I get detach 1 to negate and destroy the effect of the monster. Next I run is Dark Rebellion Exceed Dragon. I get to detach 2 monsters, so I can target one of my opponent's monsters, half that attack, and he gains the lost attack, and his material is just 2 level 4s. Next I run 2 number 39 Utopias. I get to as a material again, just simple 2 level 4s, and I get to whenever my opponent declares an attack, detach 1 to negate. And his other effect is if he's targeted for an attack while he has no material, destroy it automatically. Next, I run number S39 Utopia Prime. I really only use this guy just for this guy, Utopia the Lightning. That's it. Just it gives Utopia the Lightning another material. Never actually uses the other effect. And now just time for your number S39 Utopia the Lightning. Basically, whenever he's attacked or not attacked, my opponent cannot activate any card effects. I detach 2 from his material. His attack becomes 5,000. And I get to just throw this on top of a Utopia guy. So, like I said, I summoned Utopia. I just throw Prime on top of there. Then I throw Lightning. So now he has the Prime, the regular Utopia, and 2 materials. That's how he runs. Next, I run Sky Cavalry Centaur. Basically, his effect is materials 2 level 2 monsters. He cannot be destroyed by battle while he has exceed material. Then at the end of the damage step, if he battles an opponent's monster, I can detach 1, return my opponent's monster back to the hand. Then I run number 36 Dark Mist. What he does is once per battle during either player's turn, when an attack is declared involving this guy, an opponent's monster, you can detach 1 material from this card to half the attack of the opponent's monster, and this gains the attack. So it kind of sounds like Dark Rebellion in a way. As materials 3 level 2s. And lastly, for links, I run 1 Flash Charge Dragon. Since with this new rule that they made to where you can summon extra deck monster like Synchro Fusion Exceeds here now in the main monster zone, he's become more OP because I put him in the extra link and the extra deck zone, and now I can still summon the other guys here and not have to worry about him since he doesn't point down at all. So it really makes him more OP, overpowered. And his effect is just, whenever a monster is summoned to one of his 3 zones that he points to, I get to destroy that monster and inflict 500 life points to him. And his other effect is if a card or effect is activated that targets this face-up card, I get to tribute 1 monster to negate the activation. And his materials is just 2 or more dragon monsters. And that's it for the whole deck. And that was it for the Dino-Draco's deck. Now, this was another of the Dragons deck. So, if you have any comments or concerns, please comment on, like, and subscribe to see more videos about Yu-Gi-Oh decks. Just non-competitive Yu-Gi-Oh decks. All these decks are just for fun, not competitive. And please ring that notification bell so you can get notified on whenever new videos are posted. And this has just been just another production from me, Rokket Foo. Later.